What's going on, everybody? So today I want to talk about perhaps the biggest joke in Diablo Immortal. And the reason I bring this up is because, well, we've had a lot of conversations about ways to progress in the game and how it's basically impossible for you to really progress your residents up past a certain point. Usually the soft cap, I would say, is around that 1K to 1.5K mark for free-to-play players. I don't even know of any player that's above about 1K or 1.1K. It's pretty hard to get past that point. And if you're a spender, that means that you're also locked after you purchase your way up to 1,500 residents because you can't progress past that free to play, right? That's kind of where the soft cap is. And I want to talk about a portion that's contributing to that, right? Because that thing is the rare crests. Now, there's a few methods in ways or ways to progress in the game, right? You got your legendary crests a month, you got your legendary crests in events, and you got your legendary crests randomly throughout the game. You have your telluric pearls now, which is still a complete joke, but rare crests are meant to be this gradual progression type system where you're purchasing 2 a day. Maybe you purchase, another one in the Immortal shop if you happen to be an Immortal. Maybe you purchase, I don't know, a couple from the Limited shop that pop up. But the problem with them, and the problem with them even being in the game in general, is that they're basically useless. And I want to talk about why here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go run a singular rare crests. Now, the reason why I'm going to run this is because I can show you what it drops here and the complete meme that they are. Well, this is a challenger if that's not it. But the reason why this is so frustrating for me, you can see I have 407 actually in my inventory because, well, they don't matter. And even for free to play, they hardly matter. And it's actually just a really unfortunate situation because if they were to actually buff rare crests or some sort of other way to progress in the game, then the game would actually feel a lot better. Rare crests are one of those things in the game that you feel like, oh, early on, I need this to progress my free-to-play account or whatever. But in reality, it really doesn't do much for you at all. So let's just go ahead and kill a couple monsters here in this Elder Rift. It's been a long time since I've done an Elder Rift, to be honest. Probably like a month and a half. But the amount of gem power that you're going to get from these rare crests are around like the less than 1 gem power per rare crest mark, which is just absurdly low. To be honest, if they were giving out 1 gem power per rare crest, it'd actually be not bad. You'd end up decently ahead of the game because, well, let's say you're getting, I don't know, 2 per day. Well, then that's 2 gem power per day. At the end of a month, you'd have 60 gem power, which is actually a significant amount and would actually help you progress decently quickly. Not absurdly quickly, all right? We're comparing it to Diablo Immortal. So when I say quick, I mean quicker than what we have in the game by far. Not necessarily quick overall. It'll still take you a long time to get upgrades. 60 gem power every month is still, let's say, assuming you're on like rank 2 or rank 3 of your 5-star gems, that's still going to take you, a month and a half, 2 months to get 1 upgrade on 1 gem from your rare crest. But in addition to that, you're also going to get your telluric pearls, which hopefully we will get some more in events. We're also going to get our legendary crests through the events and the occasional, things from the battle pass and things like that. So there's a lot of other ways to progress. So, just buffing up rare crest gives you that other avenue that you feel like you should do consistently, right? Make sure you're doing your dailies to get your hilts so you can get your rare crest, right? That's like I think a healthy way to handle ways to progress because it encourages people to do their dailies. So we're gonna get our loot here and just to see, let's see what we get. We should just get a bunch of random runes here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave the Elder Rift because I'll actually get to the runes sent to my mail, which is what I want because I want to show you kind of what I'm able to acquire from these things. So we should get about 4 runes or so. Let's just check our mail here. Boom. So we get a couple of runes. We get 1 gold and a couple of regular runes. So that's what we get from 1 rare crest. Now you have a really low chance, but you do have a chance to go ahead and actually acquire a 1-star gem from these rare crests. I think they should absolutely buff the drop rate for 1-star gems, like maybe to 25% minimum, and also include 2-star gems at a low rate. like 5% or so, because I think that's a huge buff. But nonetheless, we're talking about crafting here because that's what we get, right? So let's go ahead and just join the crafting area. And you can see here, well, we get a bunch of runes, and these runes are used to craft actual gems, right? You can see here, we are able to craft these actual gems from using our random Addy runes, which we get from using our rare crest. I got one rare rune, one, from that last one, which means I need 28 to craft a 2-star gem, right? And we could run another rare crest at the end of the video here talking about the rapid pollution just to confirm this, but one rare rune. And if we just pull up a calculator here, and let's assume we're getting 3 per day, right? Let's assume we're getting 3 per day, which is not sustainable, by the way, because of the hilt income. But 28 divided by 3 means we can get about 9.3 days. So we're going to have to, let's just round that down to 9 days. So 9 days to get one 2-star gem. It doesn't matter if you go 2-star or 1-star. They're both equivalent in terms of Addy rune cost. And let's just say, okay, well, I have 9 days for 2-star gem. Let's say I want to go ahead and upgrade, I don't know, a 5-star rune. So let's just pull up a 5-star rune here. Just say I want to upgrade this, right? I need 50 gem power. So let's say I wanted 50 gem power. I'm getting 4 gem power every 9 days. So we'll do 50 divided by 4. So we need 12.5 times of that whole thing. So we'll do that, 9.33. We need 116 days to get 50 gem power from the rare crest, assuming you're buying all 3 rare crests every single day. Now, let's just take my rare crest, right? Let's just take the entire amount. Let's say I were to spend them all on rare crests right now. So I have 99,000 hilts. So we divide that by 300. I think I actually spent a little bit, but let's just say I had. So I have 330 extra rare crest plus the 407 I believe I have. So 737, right? And assuming we're getting 1 Addy rune per, that means I'm going to divide that by 28, which is 26 4-star or 2-star gems, which means in total, the entire time I've been playing Diablo Immortal, let's say give or take like 3 weeks or so, because I didn't start saving until like 3 weeks into the game, I would get 105 gem power the entire time of like Diablo Immortal. It's like it's so atrociously low. It's an absolute joke. And this is the problem with this game, and I'll run back and do another Elder Rift here for you guys so you can just see what I'm talking about in terms of, you know, let's just see the rune income. But it's just an absolute meme because, I mean, let's just talk about the free-to-play crafting systems, right? You have your free legendary crests, which are RNG. Your rare crest or your progression crest, which people say, oh, you need this for free-to-play progression. And then you have your telluric pearls, which is the new free-to-play crafting system. All of which, excluding legendary crests that we get regularly, are just atrocious in terms of regular free-to-play progression, like in terms of regularly progressing on your account. We're talking about free-to-play players. We're not even talking about whales. 100 gem power is absolutely nothing for me. That would give me maybe 1/10 of an upgrade, which is just nothing. Keep in mind that gem power is oftentimes not the thing that I'm lacking. I'm oftentimes lacking duplicates for the gems that I need. So gem power is like still important, right? Still useful, but it's not something that I'm really, really searching for because, well, I don't necessarily need gem power compared to me needing a ton more of the dupes like Bloodsoaked Jade or Blessing of the Worthy or whatever I'm using. And so when I see people say, and I tell people, don't spend on rare crests because they don't do anything for you, essentially. You're just basically wait, right? Wait to see if they change the hilt shop. And they did, they added telluric pearls. Maybe they'll add something in the future. But if I were to spend everything I possibly could have had up until this point for 100 gem power, I would have been able to make 0 upgrades from where I am now to, you know, if I were to just go and spend every single rare crest that I possibly have. That is not okay. And if you're free to play and you were to spend that, you might be able to get 1 upgrade for the entire time that you've been playing, which, you know, is, you know, actually, I guess a decent amount of progression. That might get you, you know, 60 to 80 to maybe 100 resonance on your character, which might be like a 10% increase. Which, okay, you know, that's not bad. But keep in mind, it's exponential scaling. So we're talking about like maybe the first or second upgrade that you could have done on your gems. After that, it gets much, much worse. And we're talking about 5 months of gameplay. This isn't like, oh, I got a 10% upgrade and I've been playing for a month. 10% upgrade on your stats or wherever on your residence. You've been playing for a month is not bad. We're talking about 5 months of gameplay, consistent hardcore gameplay up until maybe like a week and a half ago, and I can get 105 gem power. It's just a joke. And you can see there's the 4 runes again, and I'll just exit this match so you guys can check this out. So you can see that I'm not lying about the 1 Addy rune. It's just a joke. And on top of this, we have the whole other Fading Ember idea, which is just an absolute meme in of itself. You get the legendary crest, sure, but then let's say you wanted to craft up your runes. Let's say you wanted the Fa runes. Guess what? You're gonna have to buy those with Fading Ember. But also, if you wanted to craft up these other runes that you want to Addy runes, it costs you Fading Ember too. So you can't use the crafting system. You only use the Fading Embers trade. It's just a big joke, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I really hope they buff rare crests. Giving us legendary crests and more is a good thing. Definitely not going to complain about that. But I feel like if they wanted to make the game like more exciting, it's just to buff rare crests. Because, well, guys, we have to log in every day to get our hilts, to get the rare crests. And that's like something that you have to actually earn. And I think that'll be a really fun mechanic. So again, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I just wanted to, do a video on this because I wanted to showcase what it was like saving up, 700 plus rare crests if I wanted to go spend them all and basically not progressing at all because of how the rare crest system works. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed some of the channel, like the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.